Hey marshmallows, welcome back to another video, and today we're doing a reading influencer edition on Quenlin Blackwell. She's been on my list, and you guys, I have a whole list, but I'm scrolling down. I know y'all be putting recommendations. I'm not gonna lie, I don't put all the recommendations in my list, but I do put some that interest me and that I think would be important to talk about. And today we are doing Quenlin Blackwell. If you don't know, she is an influencer. She's been around for a while. She has a lot of lore, meaning she's been on the internet, done a lot of things, has a lot of things going on, whatever the case may be. And I just want to do her because I am bored. Um, but hi, my name's Soraya. I'm a psychic intuitive. If you don't believe me, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Get the fuck off the platform. Because I'm sorry, I'm starting to lose patience with people. Like, y'all be looking for a reason to disprove my abilities. Like, oh my gosh, if I sneeze during a reading, I bet you somebody's gonna comment, oh, you're not telling the truth because you sneezed. Like, y'all are looking for a reason to disprove my abilities. And for people like that, I don't got time for that anymore. Like, I just start blocking motherfuckers. I don't got time to be arguing all day. All right, so you choose your words carefully in my comments, ho. Okay, you're allowed to state your opinion. Just be respectful. I do personalized tarot readings. Link down in the description. It is a no judgment zone. Same thing for my Discord. Also a no judgment zone, where you can talk to me either one on one or in a group setting. We provide emotional support and advice. And my Patreon. I'll be doing more videos on there. So Quenlin Blackwell, psychic intuitive reading, y'all, my psychic abilities are like flourishing. So as y'all can see, I don't be using cards anymore because I just simply don't feel like I have to. Like, I can do it without cards now. So first of all, first message spirit gives me is she needs to be careful of the people she hangs around. I feel like she has a lot of fake people that don't really like her, but it's like, there's nothing they can like. I can't explain it, but there's people, she has a lot of people that she likes to hang around, and Spirit is letting me know these aren't really her true friends. These are just like influencer friends. You know what I mean? People that, you just hang out with just because y'all both have clout, y'all both do YouTube, and it's just like, yeah, that's why you guys are hanging around. So she doesn't really have a lot of friends of substance. These are just people that are around her, for clout or um just simply because like they share a similar circle. So she has people that she hangs around that don't really like her, but they're not going to say it to her face. But I feel like she does get talked about behind her back a lot. There is something, I feel like there's a rumor about her that's being passed around. Anyways, people, spirit is telling me, I just keep hearing groupie and desperate. I feel like she purposefully surrounds herself with certain types of people for clout, to ride off their coattails. So a lot of the friends that she has, again, these aren't true, genuine friends, and she kind of knows what she's doing too. These aren't really genuine friends. She's just aligning herself with these people for clout. Um, so yeah, there's that. I also do feel like she genuinely does struggle with mental health issues. Spirit's letting me know she does struggle with insecurity, like about her body. Even though she knows she looks good, I feel like she does have some insecurities that bother her. Like, I see her looking in the mirror and just like not really satisfied with herself. She's kind of looking in the mirror like picking at herself a little bit. So that's something she may struggle with, as well as I would say depression. I feel like she does get depressed, and it feels like this has been a struggle for a while. This isn't something that's new. Spirit is telling her stop spending so much damn money. I feel like she's living above her means. They're also saying LA is bringing out the worst in her. I feel like ever since she's lived in LA, she's kind of started doing that groupie clout chaser thing where you're just hanging around people just because they have clout. Like, Spirit is saying LA is kind of bringing out the worst in her. Like, first of all, Spirit wants her to live more efficiently, right? Stop spending so much. I feel like when she gets a check, she's automatically trying to buy like name brand things, and I feel like she likes to buy these name brand things because it makes her feel good, but also there's this energy of her feeling the need to keep up with the Joneses or keep up with the Kardashians, right, since they're in LA, right, like trying to uphold and adhere to societal standards and create a public image of, oh, I have money like that. Just because, let me tell y'all something, just because you see somebody bought something like a Chanel bag, that doesn't necessarily mean they have Chanel money. They could have spent damn near their whole check or their whole bank savings to get that Chanel. Okay, so it feels like she's that kind of person to do that. I'm here more so hearing, oh, just because I wasn't always able to do this. I feel like in a way she likes to do it just to prove to herself she can buy it, or also just because she wasn't able to buy it before. Like a part of it is healing for her. But I also just feel like I feel like it's unnecessary. Like, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong now. Spirit is saying, like, they're happy that she's pampering herself, but it's like, don't go out of your way to buy something. Like, if you, I feel like she buys things that would kind of put a dent in her bank account. Like, if you can buy something and it's not going to put a dent in your bank account, then go ahead and buy it, right? The rule of thumb is if you can buy it twice or three times, then go ahead and buy it. But if you can't buy it more than once, then you probably shouldn't buy it, right? So Spirit is talking about financial literacy, is a thing for her. I feel like she's used to being a groupie. I feel like she doesn't notice the certain things. Like she's a little bit unaware of how she can act sometimes or how she may come off. Like I feel like sometimes she just comes off as super desperate, and I just see other people kind of being turned off by her desperate nature. Because it's like, girl, why are you doing too much? So I feel like that's another reason why she gets talked about. Is she dating anybody right now? I don't really think so. I feel like she likes people. I feel like she could be flirting with somebody or talking with somebody on the low. But as far as being in a committed relationship, I don't really think so. I feel like she struggles to be committed to. Like, I feel like she's the type to probably cheat, but it be on quote unquote accident. Like, I don't think she would do it maliciously, but I feel like she would just do it because I'm just hearing I'm young and hot and I can't stay single. So she's kind of like young-minded. Very young-minded actually. But yeah, Spirit wants her to find more friends of substance and get away from these LA folks. They also want her to evolve her brand. I feel like she could be in talks of evolving her brand possibly. Spirit wants her to capitalize a little bit more on her brand as well. Like I feel like there are things she's not necessarily doing that she should be doing. I feel like she tends to procrastinate sometimes. Like, you know how certain people have like this go-getter mindset, like this hustler, work, work, work mentality. Like, I got to do this. Like, it's those people that be having two or three jobs, like that hustler mentality. I feel like sometimes she gets a little lazy and she procrastinates posting videos. Like, sometimes she'll film a video, but she won't post it simply because it's like, I'm lazy. I just don't feel like doing it. I feel like she rots in her house a lot. She bed rots, and Spirit is saying to get away from that energy. They want her to be a little bit more productive, and Spirit is telling her to be careful with the surgeries. I feel like because she's in LA again, Spirit is saying LA is kind of gonna bring out the worst in her because she's surrounded by a lot of things such as, drugs. I feel like she's taken them before, but I don't think she's addicted, like party drugs. But I'm talking about the surgeries and stuff. I feel like she's influenced to get certain surgeries because I don't know why Spirit is telling me she's thinking about getting a boob job. That was a random download. I just heard a boob job. So she could be interested, and I see her breasts are more perky, and no shade, you guys. I'm sorry. Boob jobs, I don't care whoever has them. They never look good. They look like breasts are not supposed to look rock solid hard. Like they're supposed to have a little sag to them. But I'm hearing she is thinking about getting a boob job and possibly lipo for some reason. But anyway, Spirit is saying don't do it. You know what I mean? You got to fix what's on the inside. You can't fix something that's internally going on with an external solution. It's just not going to happen. I feel like it's just going to bring her more body dysmorphia if she continues with these surgeries. Whew, that was something she needed to hear. Anyways, yeah, they're saying stay away from these. I feel like she knows, and I don't completely blame her for like hanging around these racist white people because it's like I get it. It's not your fault that they're racist, but I feel like she is too comfortable hanging around these people. They're like, I'm hearing the token black girl. Like, I'm hearing she's so used to being the token black girl. So to her, like hanging around these racist white people, it's like she knows that it's wrong, but she's kind of used to it. Like I'm just used to being in that. I'm used to playing this role. So to her, it's kind of just like whatever. I feel like she doesn't agree with their sentiments though, and it does make her uncomfortable sometimes. I feel like she does feel uncomfortable, and you can tell, like, no shade as a black person, you can tell when a white person is ignorant towards black people. You can tell, like, you can just tell, and I feel like it does bother her. But again, she's so used to it, and she's also doing this for clout. So it's like she's one of those like, and this is why I used to not like Lorray, the other influencer that she hangs around a lot. I used to not like him because he was the same way. Um, but yeah, Like I feel like she's the type to see some racist shit go on, like between like she's the type to see somebody do some racist shit, but if they have enough clout, she's gonna hang around them and not say anything about it. Um, like she's way too compliant being in a space like that. But again, it's not necessarily her fault they're racist or whatever. It's just like, girl, come on now. I feel like whatever birth control she's taking, she needs to be careful. Uh, I feel like it affects her mood swings. So Spirit's saying, I don't know if she's on it right now, but be careful what kind of birth control you take. Again, random download. They also are talking about her eating habits. She can eat a little bit more healthier. And yeah, just stay away from certain types of people. Like, not everything you should, like, don't be so clout motivated. You know what I mean? Don't compromise your morals. That's what Spirit doesn't like, that she's compromising some of her morals for clout. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? It's never worth it. Um and yeah, so she can do a better job on that and money management. Again, it just feels like she likes to purchase certain things just to prove to herself that she can because she wasn't able to do it before. I do see the possibility of her expanding her brand. It just feels like she needs to get more motivated and more consistent. Spirit keeps talking about consistency. I feel like she does have moments where she wants to post and do this and that, but she bed rots a lot. And I feel like sometimes depression or self doubt could possibly get in the way. And they just want her to be more authentic. They meaning Spirit, the Most High, whatever you want to call they, them, whatever. They want her to be a little bit more authentic. They keep talking about this internet persona that she puts on. It's like you don't have to do that, right? It almost kind of feels like she feels as though she has to do that for clicks and views and for shock value, but it's like Spirit is saying you don't have to do all the theatrics, like leave the theatrics at home and just be your true authentic self. People are already like that. I feel like sometimes she likes to amp it up just again, that's that clout chaser shit. They get out of LA, girl. There's other places you can go. They want her to travel the world more, and I'm just hearing to get out of LA. Get out of LA. You know what I mean? You can thrive in other places. I feel like she's reside because she's been in LA for a while, like a couple years at this point. Spirit is saying you can thrive in other places. You don't have to be in LA. She does have a little bit of growing and maturing to do, but for the most part, I feel like she's kind of there. Uh, I feel like she'll get married to someone who's not black. I don't know why I'm just seeing a white man. That was random. Sometimes I can see like who people end up with, their last partner of this lifetime, and I feel like for her, it's gonna be somebody who's like I'm just seeing a white man. He kind of gonna be a little scrawny. Like I don't think he's gonna be buffy. I feel like he might be a little scrawny. Um, she does date girls though. She is. I feel like she's bisexual. If she doesn't claim it, I feel like that's what she feels on the inside. Or I'm hearing pansexual. That's probably what she is as well. But yeah, I feel like she's just gonna end up with a white guy that's kind of like nerdy and scrawny. So love that for her. And yeah, Spirit is saying be careful. Like just how far are you willing to go to get to where you need to be? Right? Because LA, like, there's a lot of shit that be going on, and it's like, are you willing to really give up all your morals? You know what I mean? Like the magazines she be doing or whatever. Like, how far deep into that society are you willing to go into? Okay, so they're just telling her to be careful and stop being so thirsty. I'm hearing have a little bit more self respect. Treat yourself with more self respect. You know what I mean? Like, because if you don't treat yourself with respect, then nobody else will respect you. All right. I do feel like her ancestors are happy with how far she's come and how big her brand has grown. I feel like it took her a while to kind of get her shit off the ground, but she's finally here. And I feel like she enjoys the attention and the fame that she gets. And she's very happy that everything came out to be how she wanted it to be. But I just feel like she could do a better job of authenticity and managing her money and just being more consistent as it relates to social media. But yeah. Quinlan Blackwell, that is all I pretty much have to say about her. I feel like she'll continue to be relevant for another 6 years. Oh my gosh, that video ended. Anyways, so Spirit is saying you don't have to like be a suck up to these people because I'm hearing her brand is big enough. Like she's big enough. Like I'm hearing it's almost, is it laziness? Like it's just easier this way or something like that, or it's easy way to get attention, like hanging around people that already have the spotlight. It's like, girl, make the spotlight on your own. But yeah, Spirit wants her to be more comfortable just doing content on her own. Like the content with other people is great, but Spirit's making me feel like she's been doing that. Like you've been collabing with other people. It's time to kind of shine on your own and just have the spotlight or create the spotlight if you don't already have it for yourself. Now I know somebody has been asking about her and Duke Dennis, and I'm just like, what is there to really read on? I don't really think it was that serious, you know? The level of their connection is not super deep. It's not giving call you up at 3 a.m. Hey, tell me your life problems. I don't even know if it's giving dating. But I'll say this. I feel like during the collab with Duke Dennis, I feel like she just fed his ego a lot. Like I felt like he was just he was enjoying the attention. Like she was slobbering over him. And unpopular opinion, Duke Dennis is not that attractive. Like, what do y'all see? Cause I'm not seeing it. What do y'all see? Cause I'm not seeing it. I'm like, he's a fine man, I guess, but to be like slobbering over him, I'm just like, I don't know about all that. But yeah, I feel like she fed his ego a lot. I do feel like they talked after. I don't think they ever got into a serious relationship. I feel like she probably could have flirted with him some more behind the scenes. I do think he was attracted to her to a certain extent. I feel like Duke Dennis is kind of easy, no shade, but anyways, kind of. I don't think he goes for everything, but I feel like it wouldn't be hard to like get him. Anyways. So it feels like he just appreciated her authenticity. Like I just keep hearing I appreciated the fact that she's authentic and she's chill, she's down to earth, like, you know, she's real. I feel like he liked that. He liked her realness. But I feel like it just ended there. I don't even feel like they talked to current date. It was a moment, it was a time, and then like it was a collab, and just because these people be collabing with each other doesn't mean they talk or hang out on a daily basis. So do I feel like they ever got into a relationship? No. I feel like Quinlan was trying, but I feel like her thirstiness kind of turned him off a little bit. Um, so there's that. Anyways, I feel like they're just cordial. Like, they're probably acquaintances, like, hey, if they see each other at an event, hey. But it's not giving like nothing deeper than that. And yeah, is she currently dating? No. Again, I feel like she could have a crush right now, or she could flirt with somebody on the low, but nothing serious. That's about it. That's all I have to say for Quinlan Blackwell. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, comment down below some more people y'all. I know I say that, but I promise you guys, I just put it on a list and I will get down the list, y'all. Relax. I know y'all like when I read. I know y'all love the readings, but y'all like give me a little break. Give me a little break, okay? But yeah, comment down below your thoughts on this video. Tell me your opinions as long as it's respectful. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Mwah.